Have you ever found yourself on your knees, not in prayer, but in pure, undiluted desperation, whispering a question into the quiet that feels both sacred and scandalous? What if you could just return this? What if the very connection meant to be your divine destiny feels so much like a punishment that you're secretly begging the universe for an exchange? You're not alone in that silent, guilty plea. It's the heart's most human cry when faced with the soul's most intense curriculum. We're taught that a twin flame is our one and only, our eternal missing piece. So what does it say about us, or about God, if we dare to ask for a different one? This isn't a question about breaking spiritual rules. It's a doorway into the deepest kind of truth about why this connection truly exists, and what your soul is actually asking for when the pain becomes too much to bear. The answer might not be what you expect, but I promise you, it's far more liberating than any replacement could ever be. What if the ache you're trying to hand back is actually the very thing meant to rebuild you from the ground up? Let's explore what happens when we dare to look behind the curtain of that desperate prayer. Let's get brutally honest for a moment. That prayer, "Please just send me another one," it doesn't feel like a prayer of faith, does it? It feels like a Hail Mary passed from the deepest, most desperate corner of your soul. It's the spiritual equivalent of handing back a complex, 1,000-piece puzzle because you've decided it's missing a piece, when the truth is, you're just tired of looking at the picture it's revealing. You're not asking for a new puzzle, you're asking for an easier image to assemble. And the universe, in its infinite, sometimes infuriating wisdom, doesn't deal in easy, it deals in evolution. Think of your twin flame not as your missing half, but as the most precise, high-definition mirror ever crafted for your soul. This isn't some gentle, forgiving bathroom mirror with kind lighting. This is a surgical lamp in an operating theater, and the surgeon is your own higher consciousness. It illuminates everything. The faint scar of childhood rejection you've artfully concealed for decades. The subtle tremor of unworthiness that vibrates just beneath your confident exterior. The deep, hidden belief that you must earn love through performance or perfection. Your twin flame, simply by existing in your orbit, holds this mirror up without flinching. And your first instinct, our most human instinct, is to smash the mirror, to blame the holder, to demand a nicer, softer, more complimentary mirror that shows you only your good side. You're not praying for a new person, you're praying for an escape from your own reflection. This is the grand cosmic joke of the twin flame journey. We sign up for ascension thinking it will feel like a spa day, only to find ourselves in the soul's boot camp. We want the blissful union without the brutal honesty of the mirror. We want the runner to chase us without doing the work to become someone worth catching. We want a divine love that asks nothing of us but to receive it. But that's fantasy. The miracle is in the refinement, that searing pain of rejection. It's not about them. It's a direct echo of every time you've ever rejected a part of yourself. That aching feeling of abandonment, it's a spotlight on the ways you've abandoned your own passions, your own boundaries, your own truth. The mirror shows you the chasm, not between you and them, but between who you are and who you came here to be. And my God, that is a terrifying thing to see. So you bargain with God. You try to use spiritual logic. This can't be my twin flame. It's too painful. It must be a false flame, a karmic, a lesson. Send me the real one. It's a brilliant, beautiful bypass. It's you trying to outsmart your own curriculum. But the divine doesn't grade on a curve. The assignment is you. The only way out is through. The real prayer, the one that actually gets answered, isn't replace them, but replace me, transform me. Give me the courage to look squarely at what this mirror shows me. Give me the strength to love the unlovable parts it reveals. Give me the tools to heal the wounds it has exposed. The journey was never about activating a connection with them. It was about activating a state of wholeness within you. The twin flame is simply the catalyst, the spark that ignites the fire of your own transformation. And you cannot ask the arsonist to put the fire out. You must learn to become the firefighter and the phoenix all at once. It's messy. It's uncomfortable. Some days you'll want to throw that mirror right out the window. But what if the very thing you're pleading to be free from is the exact tailor-made mechanism for your liberation? What if the soul you're asking to exchange is the only key that fits the lock on your own heart? The journey gets infinitely lighter when you stop trying to change the reflection and start embracing the one who is looking back. And if you think that's a challenging idea, wait until we explore what it truly means to have not one, but multiple souls capable of reflecting that divine love back to you. But that's a conversation for another page. You know, we love to put things in boxes. We love labels. It makes the vast, terrifying, beautiful chaos of the universe feel manageable. We hear the term twin flame, and we think, aha, that's the one. That's the single solitary key that fits the lock of my heart. We reduce the infinite, creative intelligence of the divine to a cosmic matchmaking service with a one-client policy. But what if you've been praying to the wrong address? What if you've been asking
the head curator of the entire Louvre for a single, specific painting, completely missing the fact that he's been trying to hand you a master key to the entire museum all along? Let's talk about your soul not as a solitary wanderer, but as a note in a magnificent chord, a unique, essential frequency within a grand symphony. This is your soul family. And in any great symphony, there are harmonies, notes that, when played together, create something transcendent, something that vibrates through your very bones. The twin flame connection, it's often the most powerful, dissonant, and ultimately resolving harmony in your entire composition. It's the cymbal crash that silences everything else, forcing you to listen. But my dear friend, it is not the only harmony. To ask for another twin flame is to sit in the orchestra and say, I only want to hear the cellos forever. You're missing the woodwinds, the brass, the haunting beauty of the harp. You're missing the point of the music entirely. This isn't about replacement. This is about resonance. Think of it like this. Your soul has a specific sacred frequency, a song it came here to sing. The twin flame was the first and often loudest instrument to play that song back to you. So, of course, you became addicted to the sound. it woke you up, but now you're awake, and your spiritual hearing has become more nuanced.
The prayer isn't, "God, give me another cello." The prayer becomes, "God, help me attune to any instrument in the orchestra that can play the song of my highest good right now." That instrument might be a karmic partner who teaches you softness, a soulmate friend who reflects your joy back to you, or yes, it could be that original twin flame. But now the song you play together is different, less a fiery crescendo and more a deep, integrated melody, because you, the player, have learned to read a more complex sheet of music. We get so fixated on the actor that we forget the role they are playing for our evolution. The universe is the ultimate casting director. It doesn't see a single actor as irreplaceable. It sees the essence of the role that needs to be filled for the next scene in your personal evolution. The role of the Great Awakener might have been played by one soul with such intensity it left scorch marks on your heart. But the next role, the role of the nurturer or the stable foundation, that might be played by an entirely different soul, one whose energy feels less like a lightning strike and more like a steady, warm sunrise. And both are divine, both are necessary. To cling to the actor is to miss the entire story arc of your own soul's journey. This is where the hope lies, the glorious, liberating hope. It means you're not a prisoner to one cosmic connection. It means the divine's plan for your love life is more creative, more abundant, and more personalized than you could ever imagine from your current vantage point of pain. It means your heart is not a locked room waiting for one key. It is a home, and many beloved guests are welcome, each bringing a different lesson, a different flavor of love, a different note in your song. Your twin flame might have been the architect who designed the house, but others will come to help you furnish it, to light the hearth, to fill it with laughter. So stop asking for a new flame. Start asking for a new song. Ask to recognize the melody of your own wholeness, and then listen, really listen, for the harmonies that appear in the most unexpected of places, from the most unexpected of souls. The music never stopped playing. You just had your hands over your ears, listening for one single specific sound. And if you wonder how to even begin to recognize that new melody, to tune your instrument to a different, more harmonious frequency, well, that's where the real magic begins. So here we are, at the end of this particular path of inquiry. But my dear friend, can you feel it? This isn't an ending at all. It's a threshold. A doorway you've been nervously circling, your hand hovering over the knob, afraid of what's on the other side. You came here with a question born of exquisite pain. Can I trade this map for a new one? And the journey has brought you to a startling, liberating, and perhaps terrifying answer. You were never meant to follow a map. You are the cartographer. This entire journey, the searing mirror, the symphony of souls, it all funnels into this single, luminous point of awareness. You standing, perhaps a little wobbly, in the undeniable truth of your own sovereignty. The prayer for a different twin flame was never rejected by the universe. It was simply translated, heard not as a request for a new person, but as the first raw and clumsy articulation of a soul craving a new experience of itself. You weren't asking for a different sun. You were asking to feel a new kind of warmth on your skin, and that beautiful soul is an alchemy you perform yourself. Think of your life not as a novel with one central character you're desperate to recast, but as a vast living tapestry. Until now, your gaze has been fixated on one intense golden thread. Its twists, its knots, its frustrating distance from the needle. You've been so mesmerized by its singular glow that you've missed the emerging pattern, the rich, deep hues of your resilience, the subtle silver strands of wisdom gained in the quiet nights, the vibrant green shoots of new passions beginning to weave through the whole design. The twin flame thread will always be there, a permanent part of the artwork, but it is not the entire picture. Your prayer is heard in the adding of new threads of self-love, of community, of creative passion that change the entire context and meaning of the original one, making it part of a greater, more magnificent whole. This is the ultimate shift from seeking a specific face in the crowd to understanding that you are the light by which all faces are seen. It's about moving from a prayer of petition, "Give me this," to a prayer of alignment. Align me with the vibration where my wholeness is reflected in every relationship I attract. When you become the source of your own validation, the wellspring of your own love, you stop needing a specific person to complete a sentence you feel is unfinished. You realize you are the entire language. And from that place of profound self-possession, you attract not a replica of a past lesson, but the next beautiful verse in your ongoing poem. So, release the need for a specific answer. The question itself was the key, and in asking it, you've already unlocked the door. Now step through. Trust that the universe is not a measerly accountant doling out one spiritual connection per customer. It is an infinitely creative artist, and you are both its masterpiece and its collaborator. The love that shaped the galaxies is not exhausted by your current situation. It is waiting with infinite patience and imagination for you to finally catch up to the version of you that already knows how this ends. Not with a search, but with a radiant, unshakable discovery. And the most fascinating part? This whole journey prepares you for a truth even more beautiful and complex than the twin flame mythos itself. But that, perhaps, is a discovery for another day. For now, just breathe and begin.